Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DatMohawkTho's, and welcome to my top 5 vinyl releases. Yet, really. For those of you who didn't catch that intro, hi, my name's DatMohawkTho's, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 releases on vinyl that I've ever owned. I've got my top 5 honourable mentions first, so this is kind of a top 10 video in a way. So, I'm going to crack straight on because this video might get a bit long. So, at number 10, we have Matt Skiba and Secrets with Cuts. It was their second album they ever did. Their first album was called Babylon, but this was the first one I owned on vinyl. There was a collector's edition that came with a red pair of sunglasses like Matt's wearing on the front cover, but I didn't get it. But hey, this version's pretty cool. It's really lovely, and also the artwork for it is quite plain and simple and really nice. But hey. So, at number 9 is a bit of an odd one for me. It's the 1975 with their fantastic debut album. Now, I wasn't exactly a big fan of the 1975 when they first kind of loitered about a bit, but hey, when they kind of started making a name for themselves, I was pretty impressed. So I brought the vinyl, and safe to say it's one of the most played things on my record player, but it's not my favourite of all time. So, in at number 8 is Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, the debut album, and also the name comes from what Linkin Park wanted to call themselves. Hybrid Theory for me is again one of those albums I could really easily put on the background as just background noise. It's fantastic, and it's also a flawless album in my mind, but again, not my all-time favourite. At number 7, and this really does kill me because this album means more to me on CD than it does vinyl, it's The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. This album is phenomenal. This album pretty much made me who I am, and I'm probably going to do a video covering the stories behind this album for me personally in later detail, but trust me, this album is quite impressive to me. This vinyl version has an engraved D-side. Give it the D-side. And yeah, it's really, really, really nice. So the final one before we go into the top 5 is Chapter and Verse by Funeral for a Friend. The final album the band ever made before they decided to break up last year. I was really fortunate enough to go and see them on pretty much their final tour, and I gotta say, this album is, again, brilliant. It's almost flawless. Probably my favourite tracks on here are 1% and Donny. Seriously, they're phenomenal, and also one of the greatest Welsh bands out there. So, now we come to kind of the meat of the video, the top 5 vinyls, which kind of mean a hell of a lot to me, and I have them over there, so hopefully you can't see them. So, in at number 5 is in Frank Turner's new album, Positive Songs for Negative People. Oh my god, this album is amazing. It also holds so many memories for me because I first listened to it when I was in a pub in Camden with a load of Frank Turner fans, Frank Turner Army. I might have spoken about them briefly before, I don't know, I can't actually remember. But this album is phenomenal. It's also such a simple artwork as well, and it just looks so damn pretty. Hooray for Frank Turner. But in at number 4, a weird one for me, Lana Del Rey's Born to Die. Her debut album, and again, phenomenal. I don't think I've ever heard an album which is more flawless than this one before in my entire life. Apart from obviously the next 3 albums which I'm about to mention. But seriously though, Lana Del Rey kind of has one of those voices that you can't really not listen to. It's phenomenally brilliant and also very easy listening. I'd highly recommend this if any of you guys get a record player and don't know what to buy as a first purchase. Get this, just purely for the sound quality. So, we're now down to the nitty-gritty top 3. This was a hard choice, but hell, it had to include one of these. This Addiction by Alkaline Trio, one of my favourite album artworks to date because of its simplicity and also just how nice it looks. It's pills to look like a heart comparing love to addiction. Pfft, who would have thought of that metaphor? A lot of people. But hell, it's really pretty as well. It's a gatefold vinyl, and just look how pretty it is. Oh my god, paint me like one of your French Alkaline Trio fans. So, our top 2. Now this was a really hard choice. For those of you guys who read the blog, you know what's going to be number 1, but I thought I'd give the second spot to a band which probably deserve a lot more love than they get. This is Permanence by No Devotion, a fantastic album written by the remnants of Lost Prophets and also the lead singer of Thursday. This album, oh my god, for a debut album and for hopefully the first of many, sets a fantastic, really nice fantastic blueprint for what the band are going to achieve, hopefully in the next couple of years or so. I really hope they stick around, and you know, they're brilliant. So, to reiterate my top 4, before we move on to my number 1 spot, At number 5, Positive Songs by Negative People by Frank Turner, Born to Die by Lana Del Rey, This Addiction by Alkaline Trio, and Permanence by No Devotion. And taking the top spot, and again, those of you guys who read my blog, you know what I'm about to flip up. Hey, it's Blood Youth's EP, Inside My Head. Now, technically speaking, I know what you're thinking, it's not an album, and you're right. However, it is a vinyl purchase, which is technically what this video is about. So I decided to make this my number 1 because it's a whole new sound that I'd not really listened to before. They're also a great bunch of guys, and also I got this at one of my favourite gigs of all time. I went to go see them with Beartooth. It was phenomenal. It was great. I mean, seriously, I brought a vinyl at a gig. Who does that anymore? Me! That's who does it. So I got this for a tenner at the Electric Ballroom gig they did, and it's phenomenal. It's a 5-track EP, I highly recommend it. It's also on clear red vinyl. So seriously, go check this out. I'll be putting a link in the description to Blood Youth's Facebook page, so you can go check them out. So thank you guys very much. So that's pretty much it. Honourable mentions also go to the Game of Thrones soundtracks, because they're always good. Also, The Days My Enemy by the Prodigy, which I do have the collector's edition box, but because it's a collector's edition, it doesn't count. And also, it's really fucking complicated to get out of the box. So, thank you guys very much for watching DatMohawkTho's. If you did like what you saw, please do feel free to like, favourite and subscribe. Maybe even give me a thumbs up or a like. A thumbs up. Hey, that would be even better. And yeah, feel free to subscribe as well. I try and do like a video a day at least. I also have a blog which is in the description as well. All my social links are in the description. Knackered. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Please share this on Facebook. It'd be really cool to get this out there. This is going to be going on the Blood Youth Facebook page and also notifications as well. So, thank you guys very much for watching DatMohawkTho's today. I will see you tomorrow.